Hey student pilots, are you struggling with weight and balance? I'm gonna break it down for you in less than 3 minutes. Here we go. Starting out, we have 3 terms that we need to define to understand our weight and balance. The first of which is gonna be our datum point, which is very simply a reference point on the airplane that the manufacturer has determined. For our example here, we're just gonna use the front of the spinner on our propeller as our datum point. We then have what we call an arm, which is simply the distance from our datum point to some object on our airplane. Could be our front seats, back seats, baggage, fuel, so on and so forth. Then last but not least, we have our moment, which is simply the rotational force that some weight at some object, or some weight at some arm on our airplane is going to apply to our CG. So as we can see here, datum is going to be the front of our spinner. In this case, we have our back seats here, which are 95 inches to the aft of our datum point, which is going to give us an arm of 95 inches. Let's go take a look at a weight and balance table. We'll be back in a flash. All right, we've got our weight and balance table here ready to go, written out. We're going to dive right into calculating some weight and balance data. One last thing we need to know is to calculate our moment. All we have to do is multiply our weight by the arm at that position. So, to start out, we need our basic empty weight and the basic empty weight moment, which I've grabbed here is 1645 and 144, 845. Now all we've got to do is plug in our weights, do some multiplication, and then we'll get our moments. I'll be right back after we do a quick little bit of editing acceleration. All right, now let's do some very simple addition, and that is going to give us our weight and then our moment, and from there we can calculate our CG. All right, we've got our ramp weight here, which is our weight with our fuel bags and everything just before we turn the key to start our airplane, and we've got our moment. Now, how do we calculate our CG from here? It's very simple. We're going to divide our moment by our weight, and that is going to give us our center of gravity. In this example, our center of gravity is going to be 93 inches aft of our datum point. What we're going to do at this point is we're going to take our ramp weight and our ramp CG, or our takeoff weight and our takeoff CG, if we calculate that, go into our CG envelope in section 6 of our POH, and we're going to determine if we are legal to fly based on our weight and balance calculations. Hopefully you found this helpful, and hopefully I will see you all in a future video.